considered dangerous. There are several pending warrants that will be coming out.
There's going to be about 15 plus more warrants coming his direction, serious felonies in there.
So, when we thought we had learned everything about the criminal activities of Shirley Strawberry's husband, Ernesto Williams, it seems like the information that had been leaked to the public was just the peak of an iceberg, and this man has committed countless other felonies. According to the prosecutor, there will be more warrants popping up in this case, and Shirley must be biting her nails after this update, thinking, who on earth did she marry?
I mean, a real woman would know that this marriage is over. A real marriage would know that this man doesn't want or respect you by the way.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live Channel. So, it turns out that Shirley Strawberry's dreamy fairy tale about love turned into her worst nightmare, and I don't know if writing a letter to get her own situation reviewed by Relationship Guru will help her to withstand the hurricane of backlash coming her way. When you think everything ended with this Ernesto guy deceiving innocent people and being a walking fraud for years, here are bigger accusations coming his way, and wait till you find out what he's being charged with, because guys, this information will want you to erase your memories just to forget about it.
A laundry list of crimes of moral turpitude that he's committed, multiple armed robberies.
Now it seems like Shirley Strawberry starts to realize what a monster she had married, and it's actually quite crazy to see this lovely and kind lady to be even connected to the guy who is now obliged to stay away from minors and animals. It's just unthinkable to consider that Shirley knew, let alone participated in any of Williams' schemes, but she actually was trying to help him get away with these accusations, and as it was reported, she even petitioned the judge to release this man in her custody. Now, during the recent bond hearing held on June 26, 2023, where unexpected twists and turns unfolded, shedding light on the shocking allegations against Mr. Williams, his attorney had the nerve to mention that this guy's record in the past 10 years was as clear as a child's tear.
Judge, my client has a number of felonies in his past. Those felonies go all the way back to the 80s.
Yet further investigation proved that it was nothing but a blatant lie, and apart from his scamming activities and love for inappropriate content depicting individual under 18, Ernesto has a long list of recent charges, with some of them dating back to 2019 and 2021. And if you start checking Georgia Code's chapters to match the number of statute, you will be horrified how far this man went. All these things he's being charged with dates back to the couple past years, so we can't really tell that was deeply in the past, as his attorney tries to tell. Here's another interesting chapter, and the juiciest part for the end, which kinda says that people who fell for Ernesto's fraudulent schemes and lost money were kinda lucky because others had to experience more horrible things. No wonder this man wants out of jail and flee the country as quick as possible. With this hurricane of warrants, there's a high chance of him spending the rest of his life behind the bars, and that's to prosecutor who heard Ernesto pleading Shirley to help him. It wouldn't be possible anymore.
About going to stay in her boss's house. I'm going to leave out all the names here, as Mr. Lewis did as well. About her boss's house in Abu Dhabi, which...
Now, if you have the nerves of steel, you can read more about these felonies Ernesto Williams is charged with, but for many people, even the mention of one inappropriate photo on his computer was enough to understand what a monster this guy is. But even one of these charges will be enough to earn this man a one-way ticket to jail and orange jumpsuit for the rest of his days. As the law says, a person convicted of the offense of aggravated ES battery shall be punished by imprisonment for life or by a split sentence, that is, a term of imprisonment for not less than 25 years and not exceeding life imprisonment, followed by probation for life. And now, to make this happen and protect more innocent lives from this monster, prosecution is looking for victims, and I don't know if it's actually good news or not. It appears that they had found not one, but two people who suffered from Ernesto's wrongdoing.
Strawberry and her kids.
Yeah, guys, it seems like one of the victims is Shirley's own daughter, and I'm afraid to think if the radio host's grandchildren are involved. There's also speculation if any of Williams' kids have become the victims of their dad's treatment at a young age. But here's the thing, which is hard to deny. This man loves to be around minors.
Is the father of 6 kids and 4 grandchildren.
One thing is clear in this case. Shirley got herself played when she didn't do any background check on this guy. And many people are shocked that the famous radio host and alleged relationship guru made her own a hot stinking mess when she chose to cover for her hubby and even try to hush his monstrous activities. As one person commented, sticking by your man during hard times is understandable, but allowing yourself to be disrespected and used is foolish, especially when he's been legally ordered to stay away from kids. And another user added, he found a woman that was so busy she wouldn't worry about what he was doing. This is truly a teachable moment. She's a God-fearing woman who believed in her vows. Yes, let him go. Now it's obvious that having a high-profile celebrity as a wife, Williams made himself quite comfortable, and he never expected to get caught. However, digging deeper into his criminal past, we can see the whole picture of his double life. And the huge list of his part criminal activities doesn't add more credibility points to this man.
He has been convicted of things like armed robbery in his past.
I don't know what this guy needs to do or say to clear his name from the mud, and what shocks people the most that he is trying to drag his wife Shirley into this mess. Although there's a strong belief that Shirley had never participated in anything like this. Her unshaken loyalty to this man raises a lot of eyebrows, and she is apparently still in denial that her lovely hubby is in fact a monster in disguise.
He just showed Shirley a diamond ring.
Yeah.
Will you marry me?
What?
All this time, she was thinking that Ernesto Williams was the proud owner of Ernesto Cuts, a business in the men's cosmetics industry that has been flourishing for over 2 decades, and from her own daily interaction with this man for over 2 decades, she never suspected anything sinister, especially considering that her relationship with Ernesto has always been full of love and support. But hey, it's show business, and you guys probably know that the industry is full of murky secrets. Like, for example, Williams' alleged mistress, Erica King, who was also acting as his accomplice in his fraudulent schemes. And as Roswell Police Office stated, they would align themselves with their victims with promises to be able to grow their brands, their missions, their life goals, their social media followings. It's unclear if Erica King played any part in Ernesto's wrongdoing, but these two committed enough crimes to make themselves comfortable in the orange jumpsuits for years.
57-year-old Ernest Williams, or Nesto, and 46-year-old Erica King, or Erica Hughley, allegedly promised an improved life.
Oops, seems like Shirley Strawberry didn't even mind her hubby being involved with another lady. And who knows if this is the only side lady in Ernesto's life. I guess time will tell if we need to grab a huge bucket of popcorn to witness another celebrity family drama unfold right in front of eyes. Because so far, with more shocking details of this Ernesto's crimes coming out, it seems unbelievable why Shirley is not running to the nearest court to beg for an urgent divorce. She worked too hard to be associated with this mess right now, and considering her solid career on the radio and age, it's unlikely that she plans to spend her retirement making spousal visits. And in fact, it all leads to this, because the amount of charges and warrants against Ernesto is terrifyingly huge.
False statements, multiple FTAs, probation violations, and the bank fraud, which he actually did get federal time for as well. So it was a little bit more complicated.
Now that this hushed case became public, it seems like many people won't stop talking about this case until Ernesto Williams is isolated from the public, preferably for a very long time. And fans only hope that Shirley Strawberry will come to her senses before it's too late for her sanity. And reputation, because she is already under fire for trying to sweep the monstrous truth about her husband under the rug. As one person commented, the fact that she's still with him and still doing the Strawberry Letter is beyond me. I don't know if she got Stockholm Syndrome or something, but she needs help. And another user added, "Child Miss Shirley Strawberry need to cease all Strawberry Letters until she addresses this letter. This is a hot, stinking mess." It seems like with more details of Ernesto's criminal activities coming out, Shirley Strawberry won't be able to avoid any public statement regarding this mess. What do you think about this, guys? How much more crimes of this man should see the light for Shirley to finally see his true colors? And what do you think about the new charges against Ernesto Williams? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm eager to know what you're thinking. And in the meantime, check my other videos about this disturbing mess that Shirley got into when she said yes. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and I promise to be back very soon.